Hello, Munch here, and welcome to another episode of the FM West Ham save. Following on from the awful last episode where we lost twice and drew to Newcastle and Hoffenheim respectively, we actually got two wins. A 3-1 win away at West Brom with a Moise Kean hat-trick, and the Italian striker scored again in a 4-1 home win over Hull. Felix Martinoble and Lanzini getting the rest of the goals in that one. Lanzini again on fire. We were originally meant to come back from the Manchester City and Bournemouth games, but considering the situation we're in the table where we are in 5th position, we are sandwiched between Arsenal and Liverpool, who are the teams we're going to play today. Liverpool are just behind us in 6th position with 48 points. We've got 51, so there's a 3-point gap at the moment, and we are 6 points behind Arsenal, who will play second in today's episode. So this is going to go a long way to deciding whether we're actually going to be competing for those Champions League places or not. I'm a little bit nervous because there's been a change of tactics, which has actually brought around the better results really in the last two games. I felt we need to freshen it up a bit, so we've actually gone to a 3-4-1-2. Those of you that watch any of my FIFA series will know this is actually one of my favourite formations. It works in FIFA, but getting it to work in Football Manager is a bit of a different beast altogether. I'm debating whether we should play it against Liverpool or not. Well, we've seen what teams do, what they can do to teams that play free at the back. I'm going to risk it, but I think we're going to make a slight change. Unfortunately, Torgan Hazard, who has been crucial to getting this formation to work, is actually out injured. So I'm going to bring in Aaron Cresswell, and we're going to get him playing as a wing back. So it's almost going to be a bit asymmetric. So we're going to line up with Horn in goal, Lenglet, Felix and De Ligt as the back three. Aaron Cresswell as the left wing back with Noble, Milner and Arnautovic on the right. Lanzini is going to be in behind Moise Kean and Danny Welbeck. This game is crucial. There's no getting around it. If we have any aspirations of Champions League, I need to put a bit of a gap between me and Liverpool and get within 3 points of Arsenal and just keep the good form going. We've got some really hard fixtures to end the season. So I don't really want to get into a rut right now. Liverpool line up with a 4-2-3-1. Heung-min Son, Roberto Firmino, Mo Salah and Abubakar up front. Good. That's going to be easy to keep quiet. I'm going to tell the boys I want them to pick up where they left off last time. Playing this 3-4-1-2 is either a masterstroke or it's idiotic in every aspect. I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know how this is going to go. Liverpool are notoriously quick at starting, so really we need to get through the first half an hour without conceding. And my record against them on this game is shocking, and there's a highlight a minute in. I said Liverpool are good at fast starts, but we've actually knocked the ball out to Keane here on the left hand side. Is he going to do anything with it? There's some good hold up play, and it's a good tackle, but it's fallen to Welbeck, so we've got a bit lucky there. Milner to Lanzini. What's Lanzini going to do? Hits it to Jimmy Milner. Come on, Jim. Lanzini. Welbeck's through. It's the baggage you get with Danny Welbeck, and there's a highlight straight away afterwards. It's good to see that we can create chances, and that lovely little three-pronged attack is good. I can't help but feel if that had maybe been Lanzini or Solanke, that might have been a goal. He's more like a battering ram, Danny Welbeck. He's not brilliant technically, he's just really physical. Let's come to Salah here, which always spells danger, and he bends on just wide of the post. Good opening few minutes, but not good for the stress levels. Marky Noble to Jimmy Milner, back to Felix. This is good composure from us, and that's a nice ball from Felix to Welbeck. Is Arnautovic going to get on the... Yeah, he's knocked a nice ball to Danny Welbeck. Whips it in. Keane! Oh, get him! 1-0. The Italian striker's on fire. That is where Danny Welbeck is very good, when he's not trying to score. That actually to him might have been a shot, to be fair. I'm not too sure. He's got a mohawk in this as well. Nice. Lovely ball out to Welbeck. He just drags it wide. Great ball. Fizzed across the box. Karius doesn't come to collect it. And Keane taps it in from about 4 yards out. A brilliant start for us, and this is good. Salah picks it up midway in his own half and starts running around every single player. But it's another poor ball from Salah, and it's fallen to Arnautovic, and we do have a little bit of an overlay here. If Lanzini can keep the ball, he's gone round 4. Oh my god, please score. Oh! What a run that was from Lanzini. He must have gone around 2 or 3 players there from deep in his own half, well, deep in the Liverpool half. And there's another highlight. This is a sensational game of football if you're a neutral. For me, it is just awful. I'd be happy if that wasn't a highlight for the rest of the game, although if that's a highlight. Have I got them on key? Or is this extended? They're on key. If that's a key highlight, then I'll eat my hat. I don't have a hat. I do. It's a Lionel hat. It's not been comfortable, but we still have the lead, and Bobby Firmino has taken a knock, and he's really struggling by the looks of things, so that'd be handy for us if we can get him off the pitch. Keane's picked up the ball, he's gone around Van Dijk, and he's played a terrible ball into Welbeck. There was a real chance there, and he's just squandered the chance awfully. If he had the same composure Welbeck did earlier to whip in that cross, we would be fine. That is Alberto Moreno all over, clearing it against Welbeck. And this is superb pressing from Welbeck. He hits it to Karius, and is Karius going to play a good ball out here? We've got so many men forward. A superb ball. Keane again. Welbeck. Oh, Daniel Welbeck, it's 2. I have to say, for the amount of chances we've had, not as many as Liverpool, but I think ours have been better quality chances. The little three-pronged attack of Welbeck and Keane is doing really well, and my hay fever is killing me right now. This is superb. Not sure what either of those is from Karius, but I think we've learnt to expect it. If we can hold on to this, it's a brilliant result, obviously, but my mind's already... It shouldn't do, but looking ahead at the Arsenal game, do we play this tactic again? That is the question. I've upset Danny Welbeck by telling him not to get complacent. And Bart Ramselaar, who we coveted, and he almost basically agreed a contract with us before Liverpool came in and hijacked the deal, has now come on for Roberto Firmino. So let's see if we can give him a bit of a West Ham welcome, shall we? Crack him, lads. Welbeck here to on out of it. That's a poor touch from the Austrian, and it's fallen to Son, who's knocked it forward to Abubakar. Now we are in trouble if Liverpool can shift this quickly. Superb play from Manuel Lanzini. Great tracking back. That's Moise Keane. Now we get a chance to run at the Liverpool back four. We know they don't like it. He's gone round 2. He's gone round 3. What a superb effort that would be. The dribbling of some of our players is excellent as Jordan Henderson comes on for Heung-min Son, which would infer that there's a change of formation for Liverpool. Maybe they've gone to the 4-3-3 rather than the 4-2-3-1. There's Noble whips the ball out to Jimmy Milner, who hits an absolute rocket, and it nearly that had gone in. Goal of the season, just saying, just putting it out there right now. And Noble is the one that's giving me some issues now. Captain, leader, been very, very good today, but he's on a yellow, and I've just got that feeling that he might get himself sent off. And Danny Welbeck has now ran himself into the ground and is properly injured. I'm going to make a brave call. I'm going to take Jack Wilshere and bring him on. Lanzini is going to go up front and play in the false 9. Mark Noble is also going to come off, and we're going to bring Danny Drinkwater on for him. It's a double change. I'm hoping that it won't change the dynamic of the team too much, and there's a highlight literally just after I made those changes. But it has fallen to us, and De Ligt's got the ball. All we need to do is keep it calm and keep possession. What is Lanzini going to do here? He's gone around the players, and if that's how is this on key highlights? How is that a key highlight? Liverpool dominated the stats, but again, highlight-wise, they've not really created anything of note or substance. And this would be a good time to finally keep a clean sheet. I cannot remember the last time we kept a clean sheet. I'll check after the game, but it's been pretty shocking defensively recently. But we've managed to keep out one of the... Well, I say we have. We may have been able to keep out one of the best attacks in the league, as Ramselaar shows why I didn't buy him. He would have been a really, really useful addition. But that is a 2-0 win. I'm a little stunned, viewers. My tactics have worked. I'm going to say passionately, that was a very nice victory. Well done. I'm going to say to the front guys, your efforts were crucial in the final third. Shame about Danny Welbeck after having such a good game that he had to go off injured. But look at this. Suddenly now there's a 6-point gap between us and Liverpool. They have got a game in hand, so it was even more important really that we won that and not the stuffing out of them. Arsenal is coming up next. How long is Danny Welbeck out for? Danny Welbeck's only out for 1 to 3 days, which is superb. I'm going to praise Welbeck for that performance. I thought he was excellent. And he's enjoying that. Enjoy it, Danny. You deserve it, mate. You did really well. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's been 9 games since we kept a clean sheet, and that was on the 3-0 home win against Swansea back in January. So it's been 2 months since we kept a clean sheet. What a time to choose to do it. I'm delighted. I shall see you for the Arsenal game in a second. I'm pumped. Come on! Hello viewers, here we go. Arsenal away at the Emirates. In terms of the formation, I'm pretty much going to go what we went for before. The question is whether we play Danny Welbeck or not up front. He is carrying a knock. I feel that Welbeck is crucial to the way that this formation operates. Him and Moise Kean are so quick up front that they help stretch the play. So I am going to go with him with Dominic Solanke on the bench if the injury continues. I'm hoping that maybe we can just do some damage in the first half and that'll be enough. Arsenal have got Pavon, Aubameyang and Lacazette up front. Mario Lemina on this game, by the way, who is in the midfield, is superb. I absolutely love him in this game. You can say that we owe Arsenal after what happened in the last match. I don't know, remember what happened in the last match. I'm assuming we probably lost. We're going to start off on the counter. We'll try and do similar to what we did with Liverpool. Just stay in the game, keep it tight, try and just counter them to death. That's the only way we're really going to get through this, I think. And the first highlight, I was going to say has fallen to us by Nato, just knocked it straight into Martinez's hands. So likely it is that this is going to end in an Arsenal chance, but we can hope, we can dream, as they do play out from the back now. Lacazette against Cresswell is going to be a really crucial battle today, as well as Bellerin on that overlap, and he just does not stop scoring. Aubameyang makes it 1-0, and first highlight, first goal. I don't know who was marking him. He seems to somehow get between two defenders, and literally just, I mean, what is this? A superb finish, but I mean, Felix and De Ligt, what are you doing? Eventually, had all three of our centre backs there, and not one of them managed to clear the ball out there. I'm feeling that was a little bit bollocks. It's not been great viewers, has it, really? As another highlight comes our way, but 18 minutes in, we've not even mustered a shot yet. I always find that Arsenal away on Football Manager is one of the hardest games to play, because they're just so annoyingly good in this game, especially in this one. I mean, they nearly won the league last year. As the ball falls to Lacazette, Aubameyang sat in the middle of the park. It's fallen to him, he knocks it to Lemina. Don't let him out. If I see another Timo Horn gaff, I'm just going to sell him. I thought he was meant to be really good. I thought I fixed the goalkeeping issue, and that was something that I wouldn't have to look at because he's meant to be superb. And then I look at this, and Aubameyang heads it to Lemina, and I mean, what's that? I'm sorry, what the hell is that? We have had a shot, yes! Oh, good. 23 minutes in, another highlight. It looks like it'll be another Arsenal goal. See, this game strikes me more as key highlights. That, you know, all the highlights that have actually happened, stuff has actually, of consequence, has actually happened in it, as opposed to the Liverpool game. Now, Keane's picked the ball up here. Is this going to be? Yeah, I was just complimenting them on how the key highlights were actually working, and then that happened. So this is just really poor from us. I thought that maybe Arsenal was just so good that they were beating our press, but all that's happening is I'm getting depressed. Arsenal is controlling every aspect of this game. We've been second best in every aspect, but we have got lucky with the bounce there. And can we get an undeserved goal? It would get us back in the game. Robert plays a nice ball through to Keane. He knocks it to Lanzini. This must be a goal. And Manuel Lanzini has made it 2-1. Come on. It's great play. We got a bit lucky with the bounce. Arnautovic found Welbeck, who played a nice ball into Keane. Great run from Lanzini. They just don't track it. He nearly muffed it up, but it's a good goal, and I'm happy now. We are back in it. Come on. Oh, bloody hell. There's a highlight straight away after that. As I told you, Lemina on this game is superb, and he's just been running the show today. Lacazette to apparently it's a penalty to Arsenal. Lacazette steps up. Home bollocks. Apparently it didn't even look like a penalty. I may have a look after the game. I might complain about it. That's really irritating to get ourselves back into the game and then to concede a pen is not great. Looks like Felix is the one that gave it away. And is it going to be 4 before half time? That would be just superb. Bellerin to Lacazette. He just does noble for pace. Whips it in. Aubameyang to Lenny to Felix. Great header from Felix. All that good work undone in 2 minutes of Felix Udokai. Superb, mate. Well done. Lacazette got to the byline. I want to see this. So that's not too bad. I mean, what is that? Dear me. Felix is being hauled off. So is Mark Noble. Danny Drinkwater's coming on. He's going to fall into the defensive mid position. Milner can stay up there, and we just got to try and do stuff. I'm going to keep Danny Welbeck on. He's not done anything wrong. Just woeful from us in every aspect. I'd be happy if it just ended 4-1. How can you do so well against Liverpool just to get thumped against Arsenal? I shouldn't have gone free at the back. but it worked, didn't it? It worked against Liverpool. We played on the counter. It worked really, really well. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take Milner off. We're going to go Dom Solanke. We're going to go 3 up top. And we're gonna really, really sit back and hoof it. And there's a highlight straight away, and I don't know what's going to happen here. I have no idea. This could literally be any scoreline at the moment. That's a good ball from De Ligt. Now, what can we do? Welbeck. Superb ball from Danny Welbeck. You have to square that, Keeney. Square it. The amount of times that I've told players to square it because you can see it and they just don't see it. How have we not scored there? Superb from Danny Welbeck, by the way. If there's been one positive from this episode, it's that Danny Welbeck is sort of giving me faith back. Oh my god. Timo Horn. My transfer business has been a mix of superb and absolutely abysmal. I think it's fair to say some players have not quite lived up to the hype. aka Jack Wilshere and Timo Horn, and some have done alright actually, I have to say. Most of them have been quite good as well. Moise Keane was a steal as he plays a great ball through to Dom Solanke. Please finish, Dom. It's 4-2. Well done, boys. Let's just make it credible. Make it credible. A lovely finish from Dom. A great counter-attack goal. Well done, boys. I love that. Love that. It's nice from Solanke. Welbeck played a good ball through to Keane, and this ball here. That is magic. And if there's one thing you can guarantee with Arsenal is that you're always going to get chances. So we just had to make sure that we took them when they came. And to be fair, 2 goals and 3 shots on target is not awful. Arnautovic doesn't play well, but I've made all my subs, so it's too late to change it now. Lanzini's got the ball here from a free kick. We knock it to... Oh, hello. It's 4-3. Well done, boys. No, it couldn't be. Reece Oxford gets his first goal for the club. Well done, Reece Oxford. A lovely goal. Lovely from Lanzini to Lenglet to Oxford. It's going to make the defensive stats and ratings look a little bit better than they actually are. Yeah, Reece Oxford suddenly goes up to a 7.6. Having said that, since I brought him on and took Felix off, we've actually been much more solid. A 4-3 in the end, so it's a classic for all the viewers. Sorry, it wasn't very exciting at the end. I kind of knew that we'd left it a bit too late. The second half whizzed by. Mario Lemina did get him out of the match. I had a feeling he might be the one to get us to that. I'm going to actually say to the boys, unlucky. They weren't in some aspects. That first, well, I don't know. Felix really cost us there, to be fair, on his own. Gave away a penalty and then headed straight to Pavon for their 4th, and that really did kill the game. In the table, then, that leaves us 6 points behind Arsenal, and they have a game in hand. So I think top 4 now is probably out of the question. Liverpool are now only 3 points behind us with the game in hand, but we have a much better goal difference. I'm aiming for 5th or 6th. If we can finish 5th or 6th, I think that'd be a really, really good season and really good progress shown. With the Champions League qualification sort of out of the way at the moment now, because I don't think it's going to happen this year, I'm looking at what fixtures we can come back for. I'm debating whether we're going to fit another 2 episodes into the season, or if we just fast forward and get in towards season 3. So what I might do actually is we might come back for Everton versus Leicester. Everton versus Leicester. Not even watching my team. We might come back for Everton and Leicester. 2 away games to end the year. Not ideal. I would like to show you Tottenham and Huddersfield, but I don't know if I could go for another Huddersfield collapse on camera. So yeah, I think at the moment, for the time being, unless things drastically change and one of the top 4 really fall off, or we really pick up, I think Everton or Leicester on the final 2 games of the season is probably where I will see you again for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching the episode. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please do like, share and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and find the Facebook page so you can see when I'm on Twitch and when the next episode of this series and any of my other series comes out. This is now becoming my primary one, and I have to say I am loving it. And thank you for the response on the videos as well. I know it's been getting quite a few more views and a bit more likes, and thank you. Please get involved in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know what signings going ahead or what positions you think I need to really improve on. Any feedback would be brilliant, because as you can tell, my signings sometimes are great and sometimes are absolutely shocking. So if you have any names or any positions you'd like to get sorted, please let me know. Thanks very much for watching. I shall see you at the season finale in the next episode. Until then, stay cool.